Title: King of Sacramento Zoo, Kamau the lion, takes final bow at 16. TLDR. Our favorite feline, Kamau, the mighty African lion from Sacramento Zoo, has bid us adieu at the ripe age of 16. Euthanized due to worsening gastrointestinal issues, Kamau's passing marks an end to his magnificent reign, which impressed everyone with his mighty roars and captivating charisma. So, let's raise a paw and pay tribute to the majestic big cat, his legacy, and consider the question: what is the impact on his pride and partner, Cleo? Story. Once upon a time in Sacramento Zoo, a roar resonated, a roar that would make everyone stop in their tracks. That roar, ladies and gentlemen, was Kamau's, our beloved African lion, who sadly left us this past weekend at the age of 16. The zoo crew, along with the wizards from UC Davis School of Veterinary Medicine, tried their best to make his golden years comfortable, but alas, the curtain had to fall. Wondering how old that is in human years? Well, if we go by the saying that 1 human year is equivalent to 7 cat years, Kamau was approximately 112 in human years. Now that's what I call a grand old age. A resident of Sacramento Zoo since 2008, Kamau left the sunny savannas of San Diego Zoo to impress Californians with his magnanimous charisma. His roars would pull in crowds from every corner of the zoo, becoming the quintessential selfie backdrop. But hey, who wouldn't want a lion's roar for their Insta story, right? Speaking of crowd pullers, did you know that our hero's habitat was doubled in 2019, with the addition of a glass viewing wall? This gave the visitors an up-close view of Kamau and his partner, Cleo. Talk about living the celeb life. Kamau wasn't just a crowd pleaser, he was also a family man. In 2014, he became a proud father to a litter of cubs. Now that's adding to the legacy. And let's not forget about Cleo. The 18-year-old lioness is reportedly doing well after Kamau's departure. The zoo crew are closely monitoring her to ensure her well-being. But it's got us thinking, how does a lioness cope with the loss of her mate? How will Cleo's behavior and health be impacted by this loss? As we mourn the loss of Kamau, let's not forget the joy he brought us. His magnificence, his power, and his endearing family life have left a lasting impression on zoogoers over the years. He was indeed adored and will be missed. But as we reminisce, we must ask ourselves, what does Kamau's passing say about the quality of life for zoo animals? Are we doing enough to ensure these majestic creatures live out their golden years in comfort? And how are other zoo inhabitants impacted by such a loss? While we send our love and support to the Sacramento Zoo family, let's also engage in conversations about the bigger picture here. How can we continue to improve the lives of our furry friends in captivity? And, of course, we must end with the most pressing question: who will roar next for Sacramento?